Alright, so I would consider myself a bit of a pro at Hull. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little beginner's guide. So what we're going to do here is we got a fresh save. What I like to do is I like to play in wipes like Tarkov. So once I 100% the game, I wipe it and do it again. So a few things you got to know. Mainly about the guns. There's not much to learn, but they're a little strange, unlike regular games. For one, you can do this. You have to actually manually cock the gun, or chamber the gun. So you can press R to reload, pretty simple stuff, and then you have to chamber a bullet. Now if you go boom, 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 and reload, you have unlimited reloads. So if you do that, you don't need to chamber a new bullet. In doing so will just waste a bullet, as we can see. Also pressing T will turn on your tactical, and if it's possible, pressing B will change the fire mode. So we're gonna go ahead and start our first raid. So these microwaves are how you extract. You gotta find these little microwaves across the map, and you also use them to enter the game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna need to get about 2,000 data and money, which you can see right here. Enemies do not react to your flashlight, so you can have that on as much as you want. However, they will react to any noises you make, including your footsteps. So right now we're just going to go look for enemies so we can get money. Alright, that's a good sign. So enemies will shoot each other. There's 3 factions, blue, red, and yellow. Those factions will shoot each other, but not shoot... Okay, well, that's a bad start. You got a headshot. But that's okay. What's great about this game is I didn't lose anything because I didn't get anything in the raid. You only lose stuff you find in raid. The pistol I had, still have it. Just retried just like that, and I'm back into the fray. It's that simple. So, you know, while I don't have a lot of health, usually my strat is just to run at them and shoot them and out-heal them, but I can't do that early game, so I actually have to play it a little tactically. And you still have to play tactically late game. It's just in the early waves you can do that, but in the late waves you can't. But right now we're on wave 1, as you can see by, it's right here, there's a wave counter. And the higher that wave is, the stronger the enemies will be. Okay, I hear some walking. Right now we just gotta play tactically, somewhat tactically. And we gotta get some kills. Oh yeah, you can hear them talking. They always calm. They all sound different. Each faction sounds different. That's blue. Hey, buddy. There's another one! So they usually travel in groups. And you get money by killing enemies. I believe this and killing enemies and quests are the only ways to get money. Data, there are a lot of options. But for money, you have to kill enemies and do quests. So we actually do need to find data as well. Let me see, is there an extract in here? No, this is one of where the possible extract locations are. Learning the maps isn't too necessary, but it can help. Usually you can just run around until you find an extract. They're usually pretty common. But learning where all the extracts are does help. I would not stress yourself out too much about it though. Oh yeah, and your gun can jam like that. If it gets too hot or just it can happen no matter what, but the hotter your gun is, like you see this little bar, look at the ammo counter. That little bar under the ammo counter will go up as you fire. And if it gets too hot, the chances of your gun jamming are a lot higher. Alright, now we're just going to... I'm going to play up to assault rifle. And then if people like this, then maybe I'll do more advanced and master guides. Although you don't really need a master guide for this game, it's pretty simple. But an advanced guide probably. Like where all the key rooms are and stuff like that. But I will play up to assault rifle during this guide. So I'll show you how to get the assault rifle as the end goal of this guide. Right now we need data. So we need to find data drops, which are boxes and fridges. If you find a golden fridge around, those are good because they have a lot of data in them. And then cardboard boxes also have 500 data. They will always have just 500. We almost have enough money. We have enough money for the first upgrade, but we want a little more. We always want more money. Yeah, and here's a cardboard box. So if you stand right on it, you'll just pick up all the data. Normally it goes everywhere, but if you stand right on it as it opens, you'll just get all of it. So this right here is locked room. It's actually a big area. See, this is all part of locked room. Oh. Each level has a locked room that has a gun you can get in it. Well, it's not. Usually there's a punishment for taking the disc. And the disc is, you have to extract with the disc in order to get the gun. Another thing, enemies can go down but then stand back up. So if you knock down an enemy, don't think they're dead, they can still get back up. Just because of, by the way, red people have like deeper voices. This does not mean they're more dangerous. However, there are other factions besides just red, yellow, and blue. But you will see them in later waves. Like I'm at wave 3, so actually you might see them now. There's bagheads, which have really good weapons, but don't have a lot of health. And they drop blueprints, which you can use to get attachments, but we'll go over more of that in the advanced guide. If there is one. There probably will be. I like making these videos. And I really like this game. Okay, we just need preferably a fridge. If we can find a fridge, that would be good. There's one. I'm hit. Just stand right at the fridge and you'll grab it all because normally it goes everywhere. Alright, now we have enough to extract. Now you don't want to necessarily go for this little every raid. Normally you want to stay a bit longer, but because we're so early and so weak, we want to get out now. And because the wave counter is starting to get pretty high. See that? Someone has a fully automatic weapon now, which we don't want to deal with right now. So we're going to find a way out of here. I think one of our spawns is in storage back here. So at the very end of this side of the map, you got like looking that way. There's a big old area called storage that has 2 possible extracts in it, 2 or 1. I don't quite remember, but I know 1 extract in it. It's just to extract possible spawn. Doesn't mean it's going to be there. Here it is. So this is storage, and there's an extract here. So this is what extracts look like, and if you turn it on, you'll start to extract. You'll get surrounded by these little things. You can still walk through them though. If you're not within them, your extract progress will not progress, but if you're in them, the bar will fill. Once that bar is filled all the way, the extract is ready to be taken, and you just press F. Okay, so then you can see an overview of all the people you killed and how much cash and data you got. And you can either retry or go to home. Right now we're going to go home. We're going to upgrade our hideout. So this is this is the quest unlock. One that's here is the shooting range. The one that's here is the shooting dummies. And the one that's here is the weapon attachments. You're going to want to get this first. Shooting range and weapon dummies, you don't need to get right away. You can actually wait. You can skip buying those and just go straight for this, even though this is more expensive. I would do that. Because you can't, bagmen don't spawn, I believe, until you unlock attachments. And they may sound dangerous, and they have big guns, but they go down really easily. So they're you're more going after them than they're going after you. So this is the nurse lady. I don't know what her name is, but she gives you quests. You can accept all 3, and you see we'll get the key to the key room if we kill. Well, we have to get masks for this task, and the way you get masks, and like most items in the game, you get by killing people. Also, there is no fall damage in this whole game. You can fall as far as you want. But right now we need to just get a bunch of kills. We need to focus on getting kills. Now that we got that, and when we get back, the shooting range and the training dummies should be ready for building, but you still have to get the funds. But we're going to skip those until we already have the loadout editor. Oh yeah, here's a tip. Enemies will always go towards these fridges and stay at them if they find them. Enemies will always congregate around the fridges. I found one really early into raid, so there's probably not gonna. There weren't any enemies, but if we were later in raid, there would be a lot of enemies there. Like I said, learning the map isn't too important, especially if you're new. There's 3 maps total, and the first one's pretty easy to learn. The second one and the third one even I don't fully know because they're very large and maze-like. Actually, that's not true. I know apartments pretty well, but the second one is like a maze basically. Yeah, see, he dropped a mask, so we're gonna need to get. And also, here's a fun fact: if you go to if you close the game, and it'll pause. You can look at your tasks at any time. Also, you do not have to extract to keep task items. You will not lose your task items if you die during raid. The only thing you will lose is any money and data you found. You'll only keep 10% of any money and data you found. Oh yeah, these things, enemies drop them, they heal you 25. One thing you should know is don't be scared, but don't be stupid. Like, I'm peeking this corner a lot. Yeah, I should not be doing that. So if there's like enemies, do not be afraid to engage them, as you will probably win, especially if you're in early raid. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. But yeah, so you can go to task, and I have 3 of 5, and I will not lose those if I die. But yeah, we're gonna want to get the red masks so I can get the key and show you key room, and then I'll show you that'll show you how to get the assault rifle. So yeah, that's also part of locked room. Oh. Like, I always run towards firefights or engage, like, because they usually will already be weak, or you know, I've already killed the other guy or whoever they're shooting at. You basically want a third party as much as you can, because they're going to be fighting each other and not expecting you. I'm hit. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm not in a good position. That's not good. Nice. So now we have, so here's the thing you should know. You can actually complete quests multiple times. If you complete every quest in the game, the quests will loop back. And like, see how I have 6 here? When I turn into 5, I'll still have the 1 mask. So when the quests loop, I'll still have the 1 mask for, towards completion. So now we're gonna try to extract. We got a good amount of money for early game. We're gonna go try and find an extract. I'm about to die. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, there's none here. Right now, the only way you can heal is by picking up these things. So make sure you're picking them up. You can just walk over them. You can also pick them up with F, just like everything, but everything else can also just be walked over. Oh, that's a big fight. And we're on wave 3, so they're starting to get a little more big. So we're going to avoid that fight. In earlier waves, you pretty much can fight anyone you want, but wave 3 forward, you want to be careful, especially if you're weak. We're going to start triggering this. Now we're going to hold our position. Alright, nice. So now what we're going to do is see if we can have shooting gallery and dummy here. I don't... Wait, do you need to buy shooting gallery in order to... I don't think so. Anyway, we have office key. I could be totally... something I could be wrong about is you might have to... Wait, no you don't. I know you don't, I remember. So never mind. Yeah, just don't buy this or this. Wait until something spawns there and save up for that. So now what we're going to do is what unlocks this, I believe, is doing what I'm about to do. And that is get the assault rifle. So while you still haven't unlocked everything, I would prioritize key quests always, because that lets you get a new weapon. Alright, let's see here. There's an extract there. Oh, that's not good. Ah, that's fine. We didn't lose anything. Oh, he got ring right in the head. Yeah, it doesn't. We don't lose anything because we didn't find anything, so we can just restart and like it's no problem. Oh, we're at storage. Okay. I don't really want to fight right now, because I'm just trying to get the key and then get out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to unlock this door. Just going to close it. And now we're in the weapon unlock room. So we're going to press this computer. And what happens whenever you get the disc off of these computers is that the level will change. Now there's these TVs around that distort your vision. You can just shoot them and they'll stop distorting your vision. But in other levels, it'll change to night and a new enemy will start spawning. That's really powerful. So now what we need to do is we need to get out. If we die, we will lose the disc. So we really don't want to die. Oh, he's still alive. Not anymore. Oh, there's a fridge. I'm gonna risk it. Alright, now we just need to run around and find an extract. Shooting the TVs will give you a little bit of money, but later you're going to have to shoot them for a quest. The quest Turn Off TV will require you to shoot TVs and take their VHSs. Oh yeah, and I got to get these for quest. No extract and storage? Yeah, I'm just grabbing those for a quest. And I always just shoot the TVs so there's less things to distort my vision throughout the map. So here we go. Alright. Now I'll show you where to put the disc. This is actually kind of weird where you have to put the disc. So, yeah, see it. Okay, this is here now. So, yeah, that's the one thing you're gonna buy before you buy any of these. So, you gotta come up here and you gotta go to this computer and put the disc in. And there we go. Now we have the assault rifle. So the way we're gonna get the assault rifle is in a second. It's gonna pop up here. Yeah, so now we can either go here or to that wall, and you just select AR, and now we have an AR. Which you can toggle the fire mode to be like that or like that. Right now we only have a 10-round mag. So what we need to do is we need to unlock this and start trying to kill some bagmen. But that's gonna have to do it for this guide. So if I'm gonna probably do it anyway, but if there's any sort of demand for an advanced guide, let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching this far.